Good afternoon, friends. How are you today? We are so grateful to God. We got a beautiful sunny day. Today, I'd like to focus on one of the things we face in our life constantly with ourselves and with others. What I name it pride. At one moment or other, we might we all might have been prideful that brought a lot of misunderstandings or not a good vibe in our relationships. Pride is not a good thing, I suppose. um, Whoever is with this thing called pride, what happens to that person? That person refuses to accept that we are small before God. And the person who is prideful also refuses what is the interconnection between others, the right relationship. In all these things, when pride take over in our mind and heart, we really do not understand who we are in front of God, our littleness. We are not, we haven't created ourselves. We haven't achieved anything on our own. It is because of God we are here. And another reality is we enjoy life because of our right and good relationship with so many people, our interconnectedness. When pride takes over us, we forget these things, that I am small before God and my life is so beautiful because of so many good relationship that happens in my life. So we say no to these things when we are with pride. We must think something deeply when we think of this problem of pride, that we are standing before God with empty hand, even before others with empty hand. Only in a enriched relationship with God and others we receive so many gifts into our life. All our achievements are not our own effortless achievement. No, they all came into our life, whether a good family, good education, good job, all those beautiful things happen in our life because it happens through God's grace. Of course, we put our efforts and our hard work. I don't deny that, but a lot of things in our life happens because it is of God's grace. So there is no point in being so prideful about everything. Pride can also take the form of being humble. It can appear disguised in the form of humility. Jesus says, whoever wants to be first, let him or her be a servant, be the last. So sometimes we want to do service to others, going to a food shelf or helping a poor person or many such good services. They are good. But you want to humble yourself and show you are the least among the servants. But later you think that humility will be admired by others, appreciated by others. Then that is not the right humility, because your humility is motivated by future rewards of, oh, how humble he is or she is. Then it loses its purpose. And besides, you can really make right choices, do the right things for the right reasons. But if those all those good things you do just to go to serve your own pride, then it defeats the purpose too. Because a lot of good things we choose to do, finally, if it goes to serve your need of, you see, I always do the right things. I always do the good things. That is, that's again, you're getting into pride. And sometimes people are very generous in giving away their time and their the money and everything for others. But if it is not for the real love of the people we help, your motivation is distorted. Your motivation is for your own pride, then even the generous help you offer becomes really meaningless. They are not motivated correctly. Even our own prayer time, our own religious practices, if they are not motivated by true faith and generosity, then you have to recheck, why am I praying? Is it to somebody to say, oh, she is a very prayerful person, she is very devout? No, that is wrong. Our prayer and devotional practices should be motivated by our desire to connect with God, the right faith, the right generosity, that this is what makes my life better for God and for others. So, in everything, above all, what is the problem with pride? You always start comparing yourself with others. I am better, I do good things, I am very generous, whereas she or he is not. See how every time you are so proud of yourself or something of your own, you start comparing yourself with others, and finally you end up judging why so many people are this way. They are not generous, they are not devout and faith filled. I am much better than all of them. This is what Jesus brought in is that beautiful parable of the tax collector and the Pharisee going to the temple to pray. The Pharisee said, I'm not like that fellow. I'm giving my tithe. I'm helping the poor. I'm fasting and praying. Exactly. This is where pride comes in. None of us need to be prideful on any grounds. We are simple, we are humble, and we don't bring anything to this world on our own. Everything is a gift of God. Let us give ourselves to others generously and do the best things for others, but tell at the end, after all, we did what was expected of us to do as good servants of God. If that is our attitude, God will bless us abundantly. Let us never get into this stuff called pride and trouble our life and our heart and be judgmental about others. God will certainly be with you. Thank you for listening and have a great day. It's beautiful out.